Hello, everybody. We're back with another podcast. This week's podcast is brought to you by Goku, because Goku's here.
Fuck, I brought it here. What?
Your
I didn't
co-host.
want to be here.
So Goku
You brought me here.
has made himself honorary co-host as my roommate plays trombone in the background for some fucking reason.
Because you know why? Because I'm basing this off of the Wildcast, and he is Ugly Panda, and I'm like very fucking similar to that fuck, and you know that.
Yeah. But today we have a very special
I
guest.
a lot of games.
We have
I like Pokemon, and I'm fat, so there you go.
Is it okay
I'm
to
here
be
too,
Chinese?
but
Like,
probably no one cares about that, so let's just move on to metal!
Metal. We have our boy Metal. So Metal has been a long-term friend of mine of a month.
a month.
A month, but he's become like an older brother to me in my streaming community, and I wanted to get him on the show because he's a great guy. I met him through my stream. You came in my chat, and then we just clicked immediately.
Yep.
So
You guys clicked? Wait, does that mean you fucked?
no.
Oh.
Goku.
Yeah.
Oh, I got
Before we
DLC
go
with
any
Not sex
privilege.
with me. I
Like-
get to do it next year, and I can't wait.
What
Hey,
the?
Dilly.
Yes.
Is it
Or I
okay
could
to
do it
stream
illegally.
You're
But then
fine.
again,
You can stream
I
it. Go
do
for it.
Okay, I was just making sure.
I'm cool
No,
with it, bro.
already streaming.
Go for it, dude. Absolutely. But so I've known Metal for like roughly a month. It's been a month.
Just about-
Damn, so as long as me.
I've only known you for 3 weeks.
It's a month, motherfucker.
But anyways, so Metal, we're just gonna ask you random questions, and we're just gonna talk about like for whatever
Do you
comes
fuck?
to our
Comes to mind.
yeah. So
Do
Metal,
you fuck?
that's not a good question. That's not a good
It
question.
is.
No, okay. Well, I'm just gonna start off with what I normally start off with. What got you into gaming?
Just gaming in general.
Just in general.
I want to say it wasn't my parents. That was for damn sure. I want to say it was more my brother.
If anyone's answer is parents, you need help.
Exactly.
It's an amen, yeah.
Does that mean you started with Wii Sports or some stupid family game,
Absolutely.
and you should not have?
Actually, no. I started with a GameCube.
Me too, bro.
Surprisingly. And the only game I had was Zelda Wind Waker.
The funny thing is, my cousin got me into Wind Waker, and she's like, "This is a really fun game," and like I was like obsessed with her because she was like really cool, and I like looked up to her when I was a kid. Shout out Megan, but I got it for Christmas and I never touched it. And like my parents said, this was over $200. You better fucking play it. I'm like, oh shit, because like that's what I hate nowadays. The GameCube and the Wii are now like retro. Like,
Yeah, they are.
it bugs
A lot
me.
right
Oh
Like,
my
I'm old. Holy shit.
no, you're
now. I
not.
think it was more of going to friends' house and playing games there. Then eventually, I think, it started with the GameCube.
Mhm.
Then we got the PS2. Then we got the PS3, and then the 4. And then after that, I just kind of bought it on my own.
There you go. See, you told me like your parents were like you always earned your money like for everything,
Oh yeah.
and like I couldn't imagine that, but like at the same time, that's like really like honorable of you.
Oh yeah.
Like-
I don't honestly. Yeah, growing up more, you don't like being handed stuff. That's my biggest thing.
I feel like that's the same way with how I am. Oh my bad, my bad.
Oh no, you're fine. But yeah, that's what I always think. I always don't like asking help. I always try and figure it out myself. But plan B, I will ask and all. But
Mhm.
when it comes to basic things, and
Yeah,
learn how to figure it out.
there you
Fine.
go. Like,
I have a good question.
go for it.
What's your favorite TV show?
Ooh.
Or cartoon, I should say, not TV show.
Cartoon. And that's not including anime.
I can include it.
I can
I
exclude
guess.
it. Oh,
Yo,
Okay.
topic for next
Let's make
podcast,
some
is
topics
anime
for
a
that.
cartoon?
Ooh.
No, it's not. It's literally not.
No, there's too many. But nah, Ed, Edd and Eddie takes the cake.
Let's make anime a different thing.
Yeah.
But like,
Let's make anime a different episode. We can have our own discussion about that.
like separate episode. Actually, like,
Yeah. I think like.
Oh.
So you said Ed, Edd and Eddie, correct?
like we
Yeah.
could just go over favorite
Yeah,
anime
if
and
we
then
were
also
to-
favorite
Yeah,
TV
if
show.
we were to pick a favorite cartoon show,
Mhm.
like even just growing up, it'll be Ed, Edd and Eddie.
That
But when it
show.
comes to
Mhm.
yeah, but when it comes to anime,
So you're
I'm
like
all-
being high is what you're saying, because those producers were on high the entire time throughout their production. You cannot tell me otherwise.
Mhm.
To be fair, a lot of cartoons like that were kind of like that. It's like a lot of those types of cartoons were just really weird, and that was the only really like
Okay,
notable part about it.
SpongeBob's different.
I think
Alright.
like watching like as I grew up on like Chowder, and Chowder was like my all-time like favorite show. To this day, it's like to me it's still like the top tier. But the thing is like
Oh yeah.
it was either Flapjack or Chowder that started the chain. Like all their producers and like directors and everything started branching off and doing their own shit, and that made Regular Show, that made Adventure Time, that made Steven Universe, and you know it's just like it was a branch off of like crack cocaine, you know, humor, and I think it was the coolest thing in the world.
And then the acid and all that shit when Boomerang came out.
Oh my gosh, yes.
That's how we got to stuff that was like actual story, you know?
And then
Yeah.
Adult Swim for all the drunk.
I like SpongeBob when it was one-off episode, not a storyline.
Yes. But yes,
Like
so
a lot of like modern cartoon television, like a lot of storyline aspects of cartoons really wouldn't exist without shows like that old Spider-Man show from like the 80s.
mhm.
Oh yeah,
Better
you're talking
know
about
Like oh
Simpsons,
yeah, like
Jetsons.
superhero shows, those were big
Mhm.
for like the cartoon industry.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah,
it
easily.
really just all started with like Spider-Man, Batman.
Mhm.
Well,
Like
actually, the way I just thought about it, you know, like the way that Mighty Mouse, old underdog, you know, that's kind of, I think that kind of.
Hercules, or not Hercules, I'm fucking stupid.
Yeah.
What was that show called? Shit. He-Man. I think that's the biggest one that started.
oh yeah, He-Man.
Yeah.
He-Man was big.
Mhm.
That's like the first big thing, I'm pretty sure, with heroes or some type of
Oh, He-Man and the.
shit like that.
I feel stupid because I've never seen anything like of those shows in my
I
life.
haven't.
G.I.
what?
Joe.
G.I. Joe's good.
G.I. Joe is fucking
Transformers.
amazing.
Transformers, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can only
Yeah.
deal with the first three. The other ones after that, they were dog shit.
I was
Sorry.
like, I think like I grew up very weird because I started with Pokemon like on Cartoon Network. I love Gumball. Gumball's great, but I love the fucking dad in that show.
SpongeBob, it was amazing.
Yes, dude. Eat the Krabby Patty. But yes, I don't know about cartoons, but I think the one question I always ask all, because Metal's a streamer, guys, definitely go check out his channel. Me and him work together pretty frequently. We text each other about like, hey, what game should we get? Like, you texted me the other day, like, hey, I'm trying to get a game, and like, which one should I go for, and all that.
Yeah.
And like, it's really cool how we've connected, like, cause you stumbled in my chat, or like you were just like looking for like viewers or like random lobbies or something.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
doing.
that was gonna be the question I was gonna ask. Was what led to you finding Dilly? Like, how did you get to Dilly's stream?
So pretty much, I was actually, whenever I started streaming, I always had the thought of I didn't want to stream and like talk to myself type shit.
Yeah.
So what I was doing is that I actually looked, you know, I wasn't looking for streamers that had like 50 viewers or anything crazy like that. I was kind of going for more like under 5 viewers and shit. So I was kind of looking for the people that were literally sitting there with no viewers, you know, talking to themselves. So I pop up and I just say, hey, you know,
Yeah.
planning on streaming and, you know, doing videos and everything. And, you know, sitting talking to myself really ain't kind of,
Mhm.
you know, it's kind of hard.
Oh my dude, like I tell you, like the thing with me is like I over exaggerate myself at times because you'll hear me just start making random like fucking noises. Like whenever I'm playing Smash Bros, I'm like like just I do like all that stuff. And
Yeah, you get into it
like
whenever
I
you're in a match.
the thing is like I just want to make it as entertaining as possible for the viewer. Like I want it to feel like they're watching a YouTube video because you know like
exactly.
there's times where like you have dull moments. So like my viewers sometimes even tell me like you need to like slow down because you ask so many questions and you say so much at once. And I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to get y'all like engaged. Like you know,
definitely seem like the type of person to make like Russian Badger type of content where it's just like
100% funny.
not specifically like the games,
Mhm.
but it's more about like the people. You know,
like
it's just like how they interact with each other.
yeah, and like Metal and me both have like a shared love for Vanoss and his gaming community.
Yeah,
yeah,
like
like-
that. Like pretty
Yeah,
much
that's
exactly
what-
like
that's
that
all.
is what I mean.
But I've always like I agree with you 100% on that Metal. But enough about me. I hate talking about myself. Let's the focus is Metal. And
That's all.
so my good question is, what got you started on streaming?
And he just answered that technically.
Well, no, he asked.
Actually, no, I didn't. No, I just answered how I found Dilly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my question.
Oh, there you go. Streaming wise, I mean, throughout, I want to say middle school,
Mhm.
I was streaming. The middle school, I want to say I was probably 15, 16, something like that.
Mhm.
So I want to say I was
You
live
were
streaming.
15 and 16 in middle school.
I forgot when I can't even think right now. But no, I think throughout and sometime during middle school, I remember live streaming because I live streamed Yu-Gi-Oh a lot. Because
Ooh.
Dueling Network, yeah, DuelingNetwork.com was still a thing, and I think it still is.
Mhm.
It's pretty much what every card of it. But yeah, I was big on streaming Yu-Gi-Oh a lot, and that's just because I got bored. I mean, I was just trying to find a hobby to do, and back then I was watching a lot of YouTube videos, so I figured, hey, either live stream or make videos.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I remember I had my Yu-Gi-Oh phase. Like I think we all did though. Like the show was really cool. I never was really able to like.
I wasn't into anime as a kid. I didn't watch anime. I
I
still don't.
2 years
I got
ago.
into the shows a bit, and then I got into Yu-Gi-Oh like really competitively, like
Mm.
going out to California, going to game shops, playing tournaments, going to regionals and big stadiums and shit.
Oh yeah. Did you ever have like a passion to like get into esports?
Esports, I mean, the more I look at it, like recently, I just got into watching a lot of Hungry Box videos. You know,
Mm.
just stuff he does and watching the videos of how he progressed to where he's at. I mean, yeah, in a way, it does.
Mhm.
Like, I do want to do it,
Yeah.
but I don't know if I'll have the time to,
Yeah.
especially job and life coming in the way. You know,
Mhm. Like you're a very
there's a lot
busy
of
person.
exactly.
I think like I'll give you like a reference. Like actually, this is a great question. I don't know why I'm not saying this. What YouTubers or streamers inspired you, and like it makes they drive you to make the content that you make today?
Hmm. I mean, when it comes to the Smash stuff, a lot of in my Yu-Gi-Oh days, everybody that came to the card shop all brought the Wii U's and all the crazy shit for Smash, and
Mhm.
I was kind of doing both at the same time.
Right.
So I was more so pretty much the people I was playing with really got me into playing Smash more. But
Mhm.
when it comes to like streamers and all that, I mean, I never watched anybody that was Smash related
Really?
until recently when I just started watching Hungry Box and all his content.
Mm.
So pretty much all my friends out in California, they kind of got me onto it.
Yeah.
But I was more on the Yu-Gi-Oh side than I was Smash back then. Now I'm just all over it.
I saw you started playing Dragon Ball Z, the Kakarot game. How do you like
Hell yeah, I
that?
just got it.
I think.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Mm.
Have you
'Cause
tried fighters?
No, not fighters. It's the Kakarot game.
No, I
It's
know. I
actually
said
the
you
storyline.
try fighters. That's a
Yeah.
Oh, that one game that I don't know how to pronounce.
fighters.
Who fight us?
No, not fighters.
What,
Kakarot?
Kakarot?
I always
Kakarot.
thought it was Kakarot.
Kakarot.
Yeah.
Like imagine
Why is it
saying
only one
Kaka,
O? A lot of
Hey.
times it's two O's. It doesn't make sense.
Kaka, and then imagine you're saying carrot.
Carrot rot.
Yeah, yeah, carrot.
Kakarot.
There you go.
But yeah,
Okay,
but no,
well, that's
whenever
the thing with. Okay, that's the thing with Dragon Ball. All the Saiyans are named after fucking vegetables. Okay.
yeah, they are.
He's
much.
the king.
Wait, what is Goku named after?
Kakarot? Carrot.
Yeah, Kakarot's his real name.
Broly.
That's
I
his
Yeah.
suppose
name.
Vegeta is pretty self-explanatory.
Vegeta is
Is vegetable.
prince
Just
of
in general.
vegetables.
Yeah.
There's a female Saiyan from Universe 6. There's different users. She's not going to get into that. She's named Cauliflower.
Mm.
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower.
Oh, I think I know about her.
Pan. Gohan's kid.
Cabba,
Pan, I
cabbage.
think.
Yeah.
Broly. Broccoli.
Yeah.
Paragus.
Paloma. Like a plum.
Oh yeah.
Something like that.
But yeah.
Oh, for a second I thought their name was
Piccolo,
literally
a
a
pickle?
llama.
Pickle. Yeah. So my question
It's
to you is, since you say you lived in California for a good bit of your life, how was that like? Was it very?
It's way different. Like, because I live in South Carolina
Mhm.
mainly,
Yeah.
and yeah, I'm in a small town, and I work in the city. Like, I work in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's totally different from the West Coast. I mean, you're just surrounded by a city. Like, I was in the San Diego area, so of course there wasn't a lot of country open wide fields around me. I was literally surrounded by buildings, cars and cars and more buildings, more
Mm.
cars.
Like, I think, would you agree? Like, I mean, what years were you there? Like, just like I'm trying to get like a general like vicinity of time, because like nowadays, like,
Yeah, time changes.
yeah.
But, I graduated in 2016, so 16 and 17.
Oh my god.
So, I feel like
So young. What the fuck?
so was like California like at the time still like big on the entertainment side of things?
Yes, they were. They were really big on Magic in California.
Like,
Out of anything, out of Smash, out of Yu-Gi-Oh, D&D, any Vanguard, Hearthstone, all these other card games you have out,
Mhm.
Magic is the biggest entertainment thing for any card.
Because it's so boring.
Well, that's why I played Yu-Gi-Oh, because in one turn, whoever goes first, you can't attack.
right.
So whoever goes next, you can literally set a board and kill your opponent that one turn and be done with the game. Instead of draw a card.
Well, it's
place
also the thing of like the idea if you go first, you get set up a board of negates and just fuck your opponent. And then third
Yeah,
turn, you just
exactly.
destroy them.
I
It just
played
depends on
Cosmo.
really the hand and how your deck works. Like some decks are meant to go second, some are meant to go first. It just depends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't really like Yu-Gi-Oh type of card games because the thing about Yu-Gi-Oh is it's not about playing better than the opponent. It's making sure the opponent gets to play less.
Exactly. Yes,
Mhm.
there
And
is a
that's
day.
just not enjoyable to me. That just basically sounds like bullying someone into not being allowed to play the game that they enjoy, and
Oh,
that's
that's what I
kind of
like.
fucked.
And I will tell you right now, whenever I was going to the card shops there were people there with decks. There was one synchro monster, and I think his name was like Omega something.
Mm.
But pretty much what this card does, at the beginning of your opponent's turn, you can banish that monster, and you can banish a card from your opponent's hand. But
Hang on, let me try to look this up.
yeah, but if he can, the deck, the way it works is to get 3 of those motherfuckers out. So yeah, whenever I start my turn, now I have 3 cards instead of 6. So yeah, that pretty screws me over.
The one thing
I've done
the one thing I hated about like most like card shop like as a kid, like you're trying to find like games, like me, I was always on the hunt for like retro GameCube games or stuff like that. Like right now, like me and my roommate, we went to like a couple of the gaming stores around town, and I'm in a small town. Like my school's 60,000 people in the town, and we have like 11,000 of them on campus. But
Wait, town has 60,000.
Yeah.
Hell, my town has
Okay,
6,000.
well,
Okay, yeah, touche. But like,
it depends on which one you were talking about, but like either one are pretty troublesome. But like even then,
yeah. Like, so like we went to a store called like Gamers Hollow, and we expected it to be like gaming, cause like like video games and stuff, but it was all card games. And that's the thing is like, at times it kind of like, it just I wish like, I mean they're both gaming, yes, but like I wish there was a little bit more of like a, I don't know, maybe I just
Different.
yeah
like a different saying for like video games versus like in real life, like card games and board
Yeah.
games and shit.
cause it's
Well,
well
I guess that's why they're called board games, not video games, but card
Yeah.
games.
yeah.
I mean, I think we just solved our own questions.
Yeah, like I just like it'd be funny if they named it Board Games Hollow or something like that. But
What the fuck? Because yeah, we have a I got a place here in South Carolina. It's called a Gamers
Bro,
House.
imagine board game esports.
Above board games. I have that here too. It's
Bro,
another
imagine
card.
being the champion of the last Candyland major. That'd
Oh
be
my-
like such an odd title to hold. You'd still be respected by some people.
Yeah, right. No,
yeah. My bad, metal. My bad.
no, you good.
But yeah, I mean like, so like, have you ever been like big on like retro games like nowadays, or are you kind of just like focused on the here and now type stuff?
Kind of like the here and now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
I just kind of live the moment, pretty much.
Do you want this to like become like a future like profiting job in the future, like if it can grow to that level?
I mean, yeah, if I can get the time and ability to do it, around my life, I mean, yeah, it is something like set up the donation thing and just keep making content, even doing YouTube stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because my friend, I remember I keep mentioning my friend Jack,
Yeah.
every now and then. His job, he is a video editor. He is an editor for I think like 5 YouTubers right now. He literally sits at his house and edits everything. And all the
Jeez.
software he has is the same stuff that I have that he pretty much helped me get. So with him teaching me how to do the videos, that is something that I really do want to do.
I find it funny, like how nowadays, like in computers and stuff, like you need like a computer at the same for editing this at the same like specs and stuff that you would need for just gaming in general.
Yeah, like if you can record, stream, and do like a bunch of other shit, like editing at the same time if you want to do like streaming yourself, editing a video or using Photoshop and listening to music.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, you need a computer that can really do that. Because hell, I'm using 2 laptops, one's for streaming, one's for Twitch. For
Like-
real.
Like I remember when I started, like my dad didn't give me his 30-year-old hunk of junk PC till like a month in of streaming. So like I've said this before on the previous episode with Timeout Chamber, where like
sorry to check that out. By the way, we're gonna have that in the description.
but I had my Switch and I was furiously trying to figure out how I can like plug in my Switch to stream it. So I was like, I tried streaming it through the Xbox, and there was like some weird way using a LAN cable to like stream your Switch through an Xbox, and I just couldn't. Wait, what?
That's strange.
Yeah, but I couldn't do that. So what I did is I made a Fortnite podcast is what I called it. So what I did is I'd have like just a random PNG, like an aesthetic PNG, and I just played that, and we'd play Fortnite. So people just hear us making comms like to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left, go, 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 and like stuff like that. And it would just be like just a plain PNG of like a house or something.
Yeah.
But the funniest thing is,
It's just ASMR.
no, literally, like if you go to my clips and you see like my most viewed clip, it is of one of those episodes. It's the craziest thing. But so I get it, bro. Like, but the thing is, like, I tried doing the what you're doing with the 2 laptops and stuff. So it's like one screen's projected on the other one through OBS. I cannot get that to work.
Yeah. Because I do plan on getting a good computer. Like my friend Jack, he actually sent me a link of a computer, like a good gaming computer,
Oh yeah.
like $600.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm the type of person that wants to go somewhere, like I'll go to Best Buy and just buy a good tower computer and make sure the specs are all good, and I'll literally just use that. If it's like an HP
Mm-hmm.
computer, I mean, if it does the job, it'll do the job. I don't need no fancy, whatever. Just
Yeah.
something for my Switch. And hell, if I get a PS4 or a 5, hell, I can just switch it out.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about the new OLED Switch coming out? Like,
Disappointed.
I mean,
I think like I feel like it's good, but like at the same time, like I don't know, like yes, it could use better graphics, but at the same time, it's a handheld. Like you can really, like I think Nintendo's done enough with their handhelds, and I found out that the OLEDs is basically Samsung, software and hardware, which I
I don't
found.
know.
I feel
guess
like people
more on the go.
greatly
Yeah.
shit on the Switch, despite the fact that this is a thing you can take with you to McDonald's
Mhm.
and boot up like a game like Apex.
Oh yeah.
Sure, it's not as good as playing it at home on a PS4, but hey, it still works.
I mean, yeah. Were you a big shooter game guy, Metal?
Yes. Yes. Call of Duty was my main thing.
My parents never let me play that game, bro. When I was younger, they're like,
Guys, vote
on
for
school."
Nuketown.
Yeah. It's funny because we had GTA and all that, but I never played GTA. That was all my brother.
Yeah. I feel like when I wanted to start playing GTA was when I first started watching like Vanoss and them.
Yeah,
Like-
just doing stupid shit.
Mother-
I mean,
Exactly.
that's literally all that game is for.
Yeah. That and Gmod. Like I think like someday I hope we get to play Gmod on stream.
I was gonna say I never played it, but it does look fun though.
It does. Like freaking Marcel with come on down to the Olive Garden and get your free breadsticks. Never gets old to me. I still watch that video to this day, and I still laugh my ass off the same when I was like 14.
Cringe.
But
Oh.
I do plan on, like I said, I do plan on getting a tower computer, and I really because I want it where I can just I can use the mouse and do a bunch of crazy stuff. But
Yeah.
I don't know, like downloading Steam and stuff like that. Like I don't want to overdo the computer. See, that's my thing because I don't want to accidentally overdo something and then
Oh,
have it,
yeah.
start lagging and all this crazy shit.
I get that. I mean, I heard that Steam is now having like some console made by like Oculus or something where it's called like the
Yeah,
Steam.
it's literally a Switch, but better.
Mm.
But you
Like
use
it even looks the exact same. It looks like one of those bootleg Switches that they made videos on, like when the Switch first came out.
Yeah.
And then they realized that the Switch itself was the bootleg.
It's I think though like I do miss like I think actually this is a great question. I don't know why I haven't asked this yet. How did you feel about the Nintendo Direct that just came out?
It was good. It kind of upset me when I gotta wait till the 5th
Oh
to know
yeah.
who the last character is. But other than that, I mean, yeah, everything else of it did look good. Because a lot of the games I don't play, but if anything, the Kirby
Mhm.
and I want to say like the Mario movie announcement.
Smash fans getting upset after having to wait a couple weeks. Breath of the Wild 2 fans after having to wait a couple years.
Me and my friend,
Amateur.
well,
No,
here's
no,
the
no,
funny
no,
thing.
no, no. You guys don't understand the people who had to wait for Last of Us 2 just for it to turn out super fucking dog shit. Alright?
I mean, ask the Game Awards, dude.
No,
The
Game
money
Awards are
says it.
stupid, right?
Therefore, it
They
must be
don't
true.
have-
It's not like they were paid
Yeah.
off at all.
No, no, definitely not.
So
Fuck you, IGN.
another
You know
good question for Metal. I'm trying to focus zone in here. So like what would you say like I've had this like I remember like how I met Kat and I met everybody and like it's mainly Smash Bros and Mario Kart with our channels, I'd say.
Mhm.
For sure. And if hypothetically, which I don't think it'll happen because Smash Bros doesn't have like the community's big, but there's not like any like there's not like trumping streamers or YouTubers on it. You know what I mean? Like I think the biggest streamer is probably like Alpharad or Little Z for Smash. So you can get pretty good views with Smash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like hypothetically, like what would be the next game that you feel like will be good on your channel, or that we'd all work on, in your opinion?
All
As
right.
a group,
I'm gonna just say it. I don't care if people think it's a joke. I genuinely think that like the Nickelodeon Smash is going to
Yes.
go nuts.
Yeah, it is.
I
Well,
think
I
that's
agree with
gonna go
that.
crazy.
and that's another
Easily.
thing I was trying to mention, because I remember watching a video about the announcement of the Smash character. Apparently, it's very close to like the announcement of, I want to say, the Nickelodeon game, some shit like. I think I heard
Jeez.
something about that.
What?
So it's like Nickelodeon,
SpongeBob last DLC.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
and then all of a sudden all the Smash stuff comes out, and it's like, holy shit, Smash is all up in our faces now. So we don't know which way to go. So I don't
Yeah,
know if you want to be SpongeBob kicking Squidward's ass,
that'd be sick.
or playing
I don't know
Waluigi.
about you guys, but I'm a Patrick man.
Oh,
That Danny
Dude,
Phantom.
Leonardo
mean-
looks sick.
Leonardo
how
looks stupid, but then
He
again,
literally looks like
every sport
Marth mashed
character.
up with DK.
yeah.
Literally
I'm a
Think
every-
about it. You say just
every
Marth with a bajillion spikes.
Yeah.
pretty much.
Um,
I main Arnold from Hey Arnold.
I've never watched that show, and I heard so many good things about it.
That show was good.
Hmm.
Helga with the fucking unibrow. Holy shit.
Yes, sir. I couldn't imagine having a unibrow. That's like something I was afraid of getting when I got
I had
older.
I knew one person in my school that had a thick ass unibrow. Holy shit! And he was Indonesian.
Like ass.
So it's kind of like a thing for him. So
Mm,
nobody, of course, everybody said something about it, but not directly to him.
yeah.
Of course, everybody made fun of the hairy ass caterpillar on his fucking forehead, but
Oh yeah, wait.
Yeah.
I can ask Cookie. Please tell me they're on.
What are you talking about? We're in the middle of recording. But yeah, man. I think like I was upset because I wanted to make the joke that if we had Mario Kart 9 that they had to had Hitler DLC.
Oh
So
my god.
I think-
Really, no.
I thought
CDMs.
I thought that'd be funny, but that's just me. But yeah,
You
man.
can't say that. Führer Susan is always watching.
I don't get I'm not Oh, is that Tyrell? Ayo? But yeah, man. So what do you think is going to happen if this is truly the last Smash Bros game of all time?
Oh, like
I
Nickelodeon.
definitely don't think it'll be of all
honestly
time.
don't. Because you gotta think, you
I
got
just
Brawlhalla.
don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
Brawlhalla.
honest. I think this is gonna be the last good Smash game. Do I have high hopes for Smash 6? Of course. Do I expect much?
No.
Not really.
Continue, Metal, continue.
Oh no,
I'm
but
sorry.
You're
no, you
don't worry.
good. But I think Nickelodeon. I don't think it will.
Yeah.
I don't think it will.
Okay,
go
wait.
live.
What's your favorite soda if you have one? If
So does
not soda, then what's your favorite drink in general?
Cheerwine.
Cherry?
Yeah, you know what that is?
No.
I know
Yes.
Feel stupid. Like I've been told like so much because I drink Coke like avidly.
Okay, in my opinion,
For all
alright?
your northern folk, he means pop.
Imagine you're drinking Dr. Pepper. That's like the best way I can give it to you.
Mm.
Like, spicy barbecue water.
Spicy barbecue water, yes sir. I think like I've heard a lot of good things about McDonald's High C, but I've never like gotten it.
It's not there anymore. That's the problem we're having.
Oh.
This is a true epidemic.
I had my desk and it disconnected. What the fuck?
I should not joke about COVID. I shouldn't even say it. I forgot. That's
You
the
just
C
made our
word.
stream. You just made our stream demonetized. Thank you.
We're not streaming, we're recording. Well, actually, no, Metal is streaming. So
Yeah,
Metal,
I am.
so
I'm
Metal.
You just made Metal stream demonetized. How do you feel?
Aren't you rated R though, Metal?
I mean, yeah, I can be.
Me too. I mean,
Yeah.
what's I just met somebody. We're gonna hopefully get her on the podcast. Creamless or Creamless. I don't know how you say her name, but she does. We're gonna ignore that. But anyways, so see, this is why I can't have streamer friends, because then there's Goku.
Exactly.
Can't have
Goku,
streamer friends because Goku.
And that's
Goku.
why you're my friend.
I mean, yeah, true. So I have some explaining to do for your behalf. But anyways, would you like to? Do you have anything you would like to plug? Anything you would like to send us off with?
I mean, hell, drop a follow in your chat and my chat. I mean, hell, that's pretty much it.
So I will
Games, that's much what we're all here for.
Do you have an Instagram? Do you have anything else that you want to like plug? I mean, just anything in
I do
general.
have the Discord. I have the Discord, and I do have a Facebook group that I made for streamers.
If you want, if you can just send me like invite links or like just links in general, I will put that on the YouTube description page of the video.
Yeah.
And I will definitely do that. Well, thank you, Metal. I appreciate your time. This was shorter than normal, but like I just like it was very sudden we recorded it.
We need different questions for every.
We do. That's what Creamless was telling me. Like we need to get better questions and stuff. But I'm definitely gonna.
I'm so sorry.
But yeah, man.
I just threw you against the wall for
So.
like 4 minutes.
But anyways, we really appreciate your time. We'll be here and be on your stream, and we'll be silly like I always enjoy doing. And thank you for coming on. I appreciate your time, man. We'll definitely be streaming a lot more for a lot more years to come.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll be here for a good while.
Except for me, I don't stream.
Except for Goku.
I'm gay.
What the fuck? Okay. I don't hate gay people. That's Goku. Anyways, we will see y'all later. Bye.
I see.
I thought I was